Eric here with Team Eccentrics, and I'm with
Emmett.
And we are doing a dual commentary on a game between Connor and Emmett, and they're playing Cyber Dragons versus the Blue Eyes with the Brilliant Fusion. So
that's me on the right in my awesome new Christmas shirt as we extend the handshake there, because that's what we're all about. He offers to go first. He does that.
He plays the melody, gets the alternative in the Blue Eyes, and then you drop the ulti, beautiful ulti maxi.
Yep.
Can't be negated.
Nope, can't be negated, and because it's ulti, I get to draw 2 cards off every each draw, obviously.
He summons the alternative, and then he trade-ins and draws 2.
Yep. And then I think he actually gives me quite a bit of draws. I open up decently. He does that.
He summons that Blue Eyes.
I kind of get scared. I actually think he's going to do more for some reason if he drops whatever, so I'm not super confident about anything yet. So I draw. I'm kind of looking. I'm like, no.
Yeah, there's, I mean, what's good about Maxi is the fact that Blue Eyes is all about special summons.
Yeah. Same with Cyber Dragons too.
Yes. Granted, yes, but I mean, you drop that Maxi at the right time.
And he has the Maxi, and you're gonna see me give him all sorts of pluses. And spoiler alert, I kind of fuck up. I thought I could OTK him, and I'll point it out where I fucked up. But basically, I kind of weigh my options here.
You drop the drive for the Galaxy Soldier, and then you go Instant Fusion.
Instant Fusion into that young Panzer.
Yep.
I believe I go into Nova.
I've always loved Cyber Dragons as an archetype. They're actually the first deck that I played semi-competitively.
I started this deck way before even CDI was announced in the OCG.
Yeah, so did I. I played it when I played it before even the structure deck dropped when Nova came out. I played it even before then.
And just Nova's detaching effect, because nobody knows what allows Nova to do special summon. And I go Desires. My banishing is okay. I don't think my draws were incredibly optimal, but hey, drawing cards is drawing cards. So
yeah, and I mean, granted, Connor on the left over there only has the alternative and the Dragon Spirit of White set up, so it's not like he's negating things, or it's not like he has an established board or anything.
If he had vanities, I probably would have scooped, honestly.
Yeah.
And then here's where I fucked up. I Kaiju the stronger one, but I forgot that Spirit can tag out, and he leaves something in defense mode. I don't think I could have killed him either way, but I definitely could have left a little bit more
a lot less
optimal position, and he does that, and at this point I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's annoying. Like, that card is really good, but it's, I mean.
So I go for that, and I draw limit removal, which is, honestly, I know it's only for machine decks, but it's kind of busted. And then I do, the other Nova ability is to banish a Cyber Dragon from my hand to bump him, so he's at 42.
21.
And then, I bump him up to 21, so now he's at 63 direct, and I go to main phase 2, and I'm thinking if I want to give him draws, I think I end up, just slapping Infinity on here to possibly get a negate, and then my Chimera Tech Fortress is going to die, and then he has half his cards in hand, and at that point, I'm just like, I'll see what happens, but at this point, I know he's probably got this, because I
overextended a bit. Played into the Maxi a little. That happens. I mean, even obviously in Mermails, I play into the Maxi because I think I can OTK, and then sometimes
there are points you have to at that point. I don't think I had to, but I kind of fucked up my math. I thought I could have game on him, or at least establish a board to where he couldn't come back from that. But we all make mistakes. I am by no means the best.
Neither am I. None of us, honestly, on Team Eccentric. We're all. We're all, I wouldn't necessarily say completely casual, but we're like competitive casual players. It's not as if we're pro players who are going to regionals consistently or anything. Yeah. We all play at our own locals, and once in a while when we get the chance, we go to a regional. It's really
we all at least get a couple store credit. So he goes Brilliant Fusion.
Yeah,
I let that go because she's got a whole hand. At this point, it doesn't really matter what I negate. He's got a full fucking hand of stuff. So
he goes Lazuli and Galaxy Serpent. Galaxy Serpent was a really good tech that he threw into the deck with the Lazuli, because the Lazuli allows him to add back a normal monster. So he adds back the Galaxy Serpent. This is actually, in my opinion, it's kind of cool the way he does this. He activates the Melody, ditches the Dragon Spirit of White.
And I'm like, fuck it, I'll negate it. I don't know why I thought that was the one. I thought like he could get like a free alter. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
So
I
he
thought that was the best
synchros up into the Stardust Charge Warrior using the.
I love Charge Warrior.
It's really good. It's really good.
Like amazing.
And he synchros up into the Charge Warrior using the Seraph Knight and the White Stone of Legend. The one lonely copy of White Stone of Legend that Blue Eyes players play.
Upstarts brings me back to 8K. He goes that addition, or excuse me, that he already uses additional normal summon, I believe. So he normal summons a Galaxy Soldier. For the, it's like that. I think what had happened, he had to take a phone call right quick. I'm just jerking off because I think at this point I'm just like it's over, but let's see how it happens. So he goes on Crystal Meth Dragon.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God damn it.
And then he Return to the Dragon Lords. Ooh,
and he goes that. I set up Desires just to have something. I feel like, whatever. I don't know why I did it.
He banishes the White Stone of Ancients to add back Blue Eyes. Specials the alternatives.
That. And
goes into Cypher.
Yep. Steals my stuff. And I ask him if they can all attack, but it's only the one.
Only the Cypher, yeah.
Or else I just would have obviously scooped it up right there. He does... I think that's Dragon Shrine. Yeah, he just sends the one. And I'm like, why would he send the one? I'm like, oh yeah, he's got like 18 cards in his hand.
Yeah, so he probably has all his normals in his hand.
Yeah.
But,
And then I want to say he just swings at me with the Cypher and then calls it a turn, and I draw, and
at this point, that's a pretty tough board to get over. Yeah. I mean, he's got a crystal.
I think I had an Instant Fusion, a Vanity's Fiend, and the Kaiju, and great cards, but just nothing I can really do there. So I scoop it up. Game 1 goes to him.
Alright, so yeah, game 1. Let's see. So I feel like you said, you know, one of the things that happened was you kind of overextended a bit. But that happens, you know what I mean? I mean, in Cyber Dragons, you kind of have to overextend in order. That's kind of their playstyle, to kind of like go crazy. Either go crazy or set up
to some extent. It's honestly, if you have game, like for sure have game. It doesn't matter if they draw 20 cards. It's game is game.
Exactly. It's the same thing as Mermails. Yeah. So. You know, you go if they max you and you can play through the max you just go off.
So I think I thought I'd go first, and it's not the greatest hand, but
it's certainly playable.
Yeah. Well, I think I just go core, search, and then pass, and I kind of pray right here he doesn't kill me.
Yeah.
I was hoping to go first because I was hoping to draw like Instant Fusion of Vanity's Fiend and just win off of that.
Yeah,
like as scummy as that is.
Yeah, that's so retarded.
They have nothing to normal summon that's like
big enough to swing over the Vanity's Fiend. So you do start off, you start off with the core. I love that card.
Which my only out, if it was reversed, like if he dropped Vanity's Fiend, my only out to that is mainly is limiter removal, and you know again that's only works with a few monsters that I can normal summon. So he goes that. The Melody gets the typical.
The Blue Eyes an alternative.
At this point, I'm like, yeah, he's gonna do that.
Normal summons the Sage, shit. Adds the Veiler.
I'm like, that's gonna give me some problems if he doesn't kill me right here.
A lot of advantage in card economy he's getting right here.
He blows up my shit. He goes for Spirit. I think he just swings, but then he reborns, and then he swings at me for 55. And I'm like, all right, I can maybe try to come back from this, and then he gets an end phase stone. I draw. I get rid of that fucking garbage Spirit Synchro.
Yeah, that card, man. That card is crazy. I mean, like, it's one of those cards that, like, you see it, and you're like, oh, I have to Kaiju this or Regeki it.
Yeah.
This is the only way.
I think I actually had to, because, yeah, of course, effect to special there.
You get the Cyber Dragon out.
And I do a lot of contemplating, because I think I can actually break this board if I play it correctly, which I believe I end up doing. So you're gonna kind of see me jerking around. I'm like, because it's like I know Cyber Dragons are amazing, but you got to do a certain order of things, which kind of sounds redundant with any decks. But
there's
like,
a particular line that you have the play string that you have to go down in order to, kind of mitigate each.
Yeah, because I know if I fuck up this one card, like I lose the duel right here. Because I also gave him a 33 beater, which it's like I can Chimera attack it away, but that doesn't really help me too much.
Yeah, that doesn't advance your game state in any way, only because I mean you only have a 2K beater while he has a 3K and a 25K.
Yeah.
So 2500, 25K.
So I have to go for the Galaxy Soldier. I thought I showed him, and I do. And I think he shows me like, yeah, you can add Galaxy Serpent, and I kind of tease him a bit because of course, like this Galaxy Serpent is broken. So I go into Nova. I use Nova's effect to special because I have the Cyber Dragon engraved, so I can do that. I go Instant Fusion, and then I contemplate. I think I'm choosing whether if I do Pleiades or another Nova. I was thinking about Pleiades only to think about bouncing the Kaiju back and then attributing the spirit, and then I'm like, but I don't know.
You still wouldn't have the necessary means to get over the Kaiju itself.
So it's like I think about him. It's like I'm not under Maxi. I know he's got a Veiler. I'm like, if he does the one Nova, that's fine, because I believe I drew an limiter removal again, which is just stupid. Like,
that's pretty crazy.
Like
that's like my one of my matches at the last locals that we went to. I drew Diva 2 times at game 1 in a match, and I opened both.
Diva
games,
and Instant Fusion is silly. So.
Diva itself is stupid because you know Diva alone equals Moon Glacier if you play it right.
So Nova's the he Veilers my Nova. I'm like, that's fine. I think I jump right in the battle phase and I just drop limit removal.
That's ridiculous.
Which is it's just stupid.
That card is like,
I have won so many games which I really shouldn't have. So I get rid of the spirit. I think he thinks about either tagging out or using the spell, but he doesn't. And then I actually swing over my Kaiju because I end up going to Infinity and then eating his alternative to like give him less like graveyard plays. So I eat that, and then I tribute off the Nova for Vanity's Fiend.
And that right there, that's a very bad. Like, that's bad for Blue Eyes, only because they don't have any, like Emmett said earlier, they don't have anything that they can really summon to get over that.
Honestly, like 9 times out of 10, if I do Vanity's Fiend and CDI, like that's 90% of it, like GG. Like
that's typical.
Unless you got that double Dark Hole Raigeki, like you ain't getting over that. I go to Kaiju and I'm like, well, I'm a dumbass because like, nobody can special, so I just swing over that, and then I go for 27, which puts him at 27. Yeah. I think he goes for a set, and then I just swing over it.
Yeah, there's really not much that you can do at this point as a Blue Eyes player. I mean. I mean, you can activate Raigeki, but he has the CDI, so you can always just negate it. I mean, generally speaking, that board right there is a hard board for almost anybody to get over. I mean, like, you really have to have ways to bait out that Infinity. You know, I mean, one of the ways that I personally like to do is I always side Forbidden Chalice in any deck that I play, generally, because it's just way too easy to bait something out with a Chalice, you know, something to negate, because they have to negate
typically,
the chalice.
or if they probably won't negate the Chalice because you do get the attack boost either way, but you're not getting the full
that's what I'm saying, is that it's either they negate it or they don't, and then
out.
you get your plays. Either that, or you can even, you could have, if you had the Chalice, you could have even, say...
Or just Chalice the Vanity's Fiend or whatever.
Yeah, Chalice the Vanity's Fiend and just bait it out your Infinity.
Talking about that, yeah, that's stupid.
But here we go for game 3. And he goes, Melody.
And I do that.
Maxi again.
Gorgeous.
All-team Maxis can't be negated.
Shit my pants every time I see it. So I don't think he opened up great. He's playing the Brilliant Fusion engine. I think he opened up both Lazulis, so he doesn't...
He opens up both of the Lazulis, and that right there is instant disadvantage in card economy, I guess. That's like the opposite of what you want to happen.
So I go for Foolish Burial into Core, and I realize at this point I can't do Core's effect, so I actually... Because I have Machine Dupe in my hand, I take a quick call to my like possible future husband there. So I like ask him to take back my search because it's a fun game. Sorry about that, folks. And I go for Core. I go for the effect, even though I can't use the Repair Plan this turn because you can't make Cyber Dragon Zap Broken, of course. So I go Machine Dupe. Then he goes Maxi. I'm like, that's fine. I go for...
Just the one draw.
Yeah, it's like a Pendulum Summon. At this point, I'm very certain I have game because I have a Galaxy Soldier. So I can make...
Oh yeah, that's right. He did start too. So no, you definitely have the battle phase in your favor there.
Because I'm like, Blue Eyes doesn't play any hand traps. I pitched the Kaiju, obviously that doesn't...
They do play hand traps, but they're not necessarily battle traps.
Yeah, that's what...
They just play like Veiler.
He's not like...
nothing crazy.
Like fucking that one Speedroid shit or whatever. So I go Nova Effect.
Speedroid Denko?
Yeah, and then that's...
I don't know what it is. Speedroid something.
And then I go for everything, and then I Nova Effect to just game. And then he shows me his tragedy of a hand, and I'm
man,
like,
that's
sorry,
rough.
my dog.
The two Lazulis, and he drew the Brilliant Fusion off the Maxi. Like, that's horrible.
Yeah.
That's rough. But, you know, I mean, the thing about Connor's deck is it's actually... Rate and subscribe, leave your comments in it. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, here, I can just edit that.
Yeah.
Because remember, we're not seeing it. So, all right, 3, 2, 1. But, yeah, guys, that was it. We will be bringing more deck profiles for you guys with these decks. We'll leave the deck profiles in the description box below. As always, you know, keep your eyes on our channel. We try and bring you the best content we can. And while you're at it, guys, you know, just make sure that you keep checking out our videos and sharing them, posting them wherever you can.
Staying sexy, you know, tell us what we're doing, give us tips, you know, respectful, but,
of course, you know, constructive
we aim to please also, so,
as always, Eric and Emmett here with Team Eccentrics, and
we are Seacrest out.
Rate and subscribe, leave your comments and ideas in the comments section below, and don't hesitate to give us respectful suggestions on content you want to see. Eric on behalf of the team saying take care, and Team Eccentric out.